Be a fun lineup for me to watch. See
this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, 91 to 93 miles an hour, split finger. The straight changeup to go along with it. You'll know if he's on early. Lots of swings and misses.
Defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together. This guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And a good decision to push it that time. He
at bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez as he lines it out to center. That's in there. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Pilar. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up to second for one. On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Phillies on top, 1-0. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
And please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Popped him up. Hoskins in foul ground, 1 down.
Batting second.
At the plate, Devin Travis.
Devin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. Here's Justin Smoke now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Justin.
Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. Two and 0. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out to center field. Quinn sprinting after it, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail this one 1-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. And it's gone. That one cut through the sky like a hot knife through butter. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Batting 6.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. Line drive to left. Hernandez is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting 7.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that means Maikel Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 8.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. McCutchen moves well on his way to second now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Number 24, Roman Quinn.
In now, Roman Quinn, as he hits one on a line to left field. And that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
The shortstop.
Standing in, Gene Serfield. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. He swings and lines it to left. That's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Number 3.
And now Bryce Harper, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Fouled away. The 0-1 offering. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And it's gone. That one cut through the sky like a hot knife through. So he will touch 'em all on the grand slam as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, and you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing you can do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Grichuk has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate, and 6 of them score. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Phillies lead this one 7-0. Standing in, Rendell Grichuk.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. You're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Hit to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting fifth,
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat.
Number 44.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well overs with the fastball that time. Bases are empty, one man out. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. In previous at-bats against Clayton Richard, he's 0 for 4.
Rhys Hoskins.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. Liner in there for a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. In previous at-bats against Clayton Richard, he's got 8 hits in 17 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. Line toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end. Brandon Drury will bat next. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first. So one away in the Toronto third. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Hard hit to first. Hoskins has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So digging in now, Reese McGuire. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now.
Also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Thomas Pannone gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Coming to the plate now, Roman Quinn. He reached on a single in his first try.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Yeah, they've already pushed 8 runs across, and it's still early. I'm not sure what the answer is. At this point, you might just consider leaving the pitcher out there. You don't want to waste your bullpen in a game like this. Then again, it's early, so you don't want to throw in the towel either.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, base hit to right. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes the stroll out to the mound. And with the pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason. And to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
First pitch on its way. On a line to shortstop.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as the blowout continues.
Off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoked.
Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. Pilar is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Grichuk looks up, and it's gone. That one cut through the sky like a hot knife through butter. Muto with a solo shot as they just continue to pour it on here.
The third baseman.
Into the box,
7,
Maikel Franco.
Maikel Franco.
Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Pilar. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Phillies 12, the Jays nothing. Stepping in, Kevin Pilar. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Down and away, ball 1. One and two now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Devin Travis. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Quinn looking up. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
In now, Justin Smoak.
The
fouled off.
Justin.
Flied out in a
Smoke.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others.
But
the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's Randal Grichuk. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. The Phillies lead it 12-1. Sam Gaviglio gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Gaviglio.
Stepping up now, Andrew McCutchen, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
22, Andrew.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. McCutchen moves well on his way to second now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Standing in now, Roman Quinn, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive. Foul. McCutchen leads off second with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Line toward right center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pilar patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Bryce Harper, and their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, and that is off the wall.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. His prior history versus this arm, he's 0 for 5. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. In now, Rhys Hoskins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Grichuk ranging back, and it's gone. That one cut through the sky like a hot knife through butter. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Now back.
Stepping in now,
Catcher,
JT Realmuto.
JT
As he drives a liner to right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, Matt,
Now
I'm not
batting.
sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
He's set and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. Last half of the 5th coming up. Ready for another chance? Rowdy Tellez
Leading
comes
up
into
for
this
the
at-bat
Jays,
0 for 1 in the ballgame.
designated hitter.
This one doesn't
Number
look good
44.
so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you
Now
want to do
batting.
is fall
The
behind
left fielder.
where you have to score a bunch
Teoscar.
in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here's the
Jay.
first pitch to him. For zone, that's ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone. And
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody out. Home run.
Third baseman, number 3. Brandon.
In now, Brandon Drury.
Drury.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but
The
how about
batter,
the amount of
13.
strikeouts? And what's even more
Shortstop.
impressive,
Loaded.
no walks up to this point. So
Gurriel.
he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 5 innings complete. Phillies lead this one 17-2.
Your
Sean
attention,
Reed
please.
Foley gets the call
Now
to pitch
pitching
here, and
for
he'll
the
try
Blue
to
Jays.
sort this mess out.
Number
He's going to try to
54.
at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Leading off for the Phillies, the left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a big fastball. ball, and he's well behind it with the swing. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Runner at first following the error. And coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder, Roman Quinn. Grounded back up the middle. There's one. On to first, a double play.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Jean Segura.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jean Segura, already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. Line drive to center field. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Ranger Suarez will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Number 55,
Now at the plate, Reese McGuire. He'll try and do what he
Leading
can to
up for
work toward
Toronto,
cutting into this
the
big
catcher,
deficit.
number 10.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And wow. Tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if
center
you're a pitcher,
fielder,
because you
11.
have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the
Ball
off-speed
ball.
and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. As with one away, he can't make contact on. On the first pitch, it's strike one. Down the first baseline. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter.
Digging in now, Devin Travis. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Count even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, and as you can see, they are way behind. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Bud Norris please. Enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 20, Bud Norris.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Cesar Hernandez.
The pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Line hard down the line in right. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Take a look at this one as it flies into the gap.
Hitter.
Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
just goes to show you, if you're going to
The batter,
throw that two-seam
the
fake is the best
Hoskins.
pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its.
This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Grichuk has a beat on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
Now batting, catcher. JT.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will have
Your
to be
attention,
content
please.
with just. The
Pinch hitting
one.
for the Blue Jays. Number 8, Kendrick Morales.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
He'll try again 1-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting,
Freddie Galvis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to
Pitching for
get
the
something
Blue Jays.
started here with one gone in the
number
inning.
16, Freddie Galvis.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. One out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He
Now
looks
batting,
really sharp
number
out there,
44.
guys.
Your
Jonathan
attention,
Davis
please.
will get the call
Pinch
to
hitting for
pinch
the
hit
Blue
here
Jays.
as we'll see what he can do
Number
with 2
1.
out and the base is empty. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Trying to. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, and they remain well behind. Kendrys Morales will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 8.
David Phelps comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
35.
Dalton Pompey is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Number 23, Dalton Pompey.
At the plate, Maikel Franco. He was a ground out victim last time up.
The third baseman, Maikel Franco.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner toward right center. And a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew.
Digging in once again, Andrew McCutchen. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Behind 0-2 now. Franco over at second. McCutchen at first with no outs. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Pilar. He's there and records the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jean Segura. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding in, Cesar Hernandez. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. This will kick up against the wall now. The relay throw, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper. He swings and hits all off to the right and out of play. And he's hoping to improve on what's already been a huge game at the plate. 6 runs driven in thus far. Now the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Here's the first pitch to him. Belted high and deep into right center. Pompey looks up. And it's gone. That one cut through the sky like a hot knife through butter. All rise, Aaron Judge. A two-run shot. His second of the game as the blowout continues. Mark Leiter Jr. enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 49, Mark Leiter Jr. The first
stepping in now,
17,
Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And it's gone. That one cut through the sky like a hot knife through butter. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His third home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Now batting. The catcher,
in now, JT Realmuto. As he will take a fastball in there at the knee. Knees for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his
now
fourth
batting.
knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4
Bronco.
was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to second for the force out and the side. Eric Sogard will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Eric Sogard.
Popped up. Franco has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 3.
Now at the plate, Brendan Drury. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, 2 down.
The batter, number 13.
So stepping
Shortstop,
in, number 13.
Lourdes
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. 9th inning coming up. The Phillies lead it 24-2. Anthony Alford is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left.
Stepping into the box,
30,
Andrew McCutchen
Anthony
working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win. That's 3 errors so far in this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Standing in now, Gene Segura. Liner towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
The second baseman, Cesar.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Pilar is there. Let's see if they try it. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with 1 away.
The designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Bryce Harper. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Line to the right side. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready to take his hacks again, Aaron Judge, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a bouncing ball, foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third. Ryan Tepera comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Your attention, please.
Reese Hoskins will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few. Now at the plate, Reese McGuire starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Fastball called for strike 2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Danny Jansen will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Richard Arena will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Hernandez is there on to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
26-2 the final tally today. The Phils jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nick Pivetta earns the victory on the mound. Matt Schumann